Experience Dynamics. It's time for this week's UX Power-Up. So today's Power-Up focuses on the graphic design topic of visual hierarchy, but we're going to apply it to a mobile medium. And visual hierarchy is one of these terms that kind of coincides with what we've discussed on other UX power-ups, the topic of a task-oriented design. The idea with visual hierarchy is that you put your main task or the main thing you want the user to see, and kind of, as you kind of get down the page or down the canvas, the less important things are further down. So that's what we mean by visual hierarchy. It's kind of like the important stuff at the top and the less important stuff down below. So it makes sense, right? What does that look like in a mobile environment? There are two apps I wanted to mention. The first app is from OpenTable, and the next app is from Yelp. So OpenTable has the details that you need for the restaurant up here, the time, place, location, and then they have their call to actions, which is book a table or contact, something like that. And then as you go down, as you basically swipe down, you've got further details. The Yelp app follows kind of a classical information architecture view. We have like the details of the name of the restaurant, details, address, the call to actions, and so forth and so on. So nothing wrong with the Yelp version except for it shows less visual hierarchy than the OpenTable example, where OpenTable has actually got their visual hierarchy. Everything's happening here. And remember, in the mobile context, you're moving around a lot, so that means you're glancing as well, and your comprehension is actually 50% less than it is on a desktop. And there have been studies that have been done on that. So you're sitting there with your phone and seeing it all here with your call to action, then you're able to tap the right button. Here you're swiping through, and that's fine because you're in a mobile medium, but it means that you might have to swipe down here to get the call to action as opposed to seeing it straight away in this preferred visual hierarchy example. So thinking about hierarchy, thinking about tasks in a mobile environment, if you can show it up front, the better. Otherwise, think about how you might be able to adjust your content or bubble up your call to action so that they're more easily glanceable and easier to comprehend. That's it for this week's UX Power Up. Happy UXing. We'll see you on a future